We have some brand new information coming from the Pokeminers in Pokemon Go, which is very exciting because we have some new information behind the scenes to check out for the Hoenn Tour and maybe some other future predictions in Pokemon Go. So, you know what time it is? Welcome to Trader Club. Here we go! Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below how excited are you for the surges, for the Hoenn Tour, and other things in Pokemon Go. I'm so very excited. I can't wait to do everything with you guys. I can't wait to see you out in Las Vegas. And when we're going to bring this information today, this is not official information from Pokemon Go. This is from a source that is the Pokeminers, and so anything I say in this video can and may not ever happen in Pokemon Go, but it is worthy to look at because it has been discovered in the back end of the code. But we'll see when or if it does come out, but there's pretty good predictions here. So let's get into the information because the Pokeminers have just leaked some information. But before we do that, we are waiting to see a little bit of the move differences for the Precipice Blades as well as Origin Pulse. However, when I am looking at the strict power of these moveset, which I know that there's more to the story than just strict power, for the Earthquake, it's 140 power. For the Precipice Blades, it is going to be 130 power as well as the other move. So as of right now, I'm not really 100% sure how this move is going to look going onto this Pokemon. I sure hope that it is going to make it a better, more viable ground attacker for the Groudon and a more viable water attacker for the Kyogre. However, I'm not so sure that Surf is going to get beat out for Kyogre, which if it does not get beat out, that would mean that the Mega Swampert would still be more powerful than it. And then also, Earth Power on that Garchomp is looking mighty fine in comparison to the Groudon with that Earth Power, even in its primal form. But as soon as we get the stats, I will update you guys on how is those moves going to rank on these Pokemon and what is it going to do. So with that said, now let's get into the leaks. Starting off, it looks like we have a picture of Las Vegas that will probably be integrated into some part of this game, which is understandable. So I'm excited to see how this picture is going to be integrated into this game, number one. Next, we are going to have the Primal icon. So you can see on the left, that is going to be the Primal Groudon. On the right, it is going to be Primal Kyogre logo. That's really cool. And then we have the Primal Tutorial logos as well. And then we have the Evolution Alpha icons, and then we have the CP icons as well. So we have all the different icons. The arcing one that kind of looks like an upside down horseshoe is going to be the Primal Groudon, and the one that's like a dot with the two kind of like tail things coming out of it is going to be the Kyogre. And the energy icon is going to match up here as well. And the Groudon is going to have the teardrop red looking one, and the Kyogre is going to have the sphere circular blue looking one. So this is going to be what their energy icons look like. That's going to be all the logos and insignia for the Groudon and the Kyogre in the primal form. So very cool. I'm excited about these. This is probably maybe some of the most excited things I've been about Pokemon Go for a while. Besides the Mega Salamence, which is already crazy that that's out now. We have the Primals coming out. We had the Mega Hoenn starters. My gosh, 2023 and the end of 2022 is really kicking off mighty fine right now. And the next thing that I think is incredible is going to be a sparkly lore and incense. So it looks like we're getting some type of new incense and some type of new lore module, which I think is very necessary. In my video where I talk about some of the top things needed in Pokemon Go in 2023, if you want to see the full details, you can check it out up here because it's a great video. I go over the fact that I think that there needs to be a couple different lore modules added in, including a spooky lore module, something that attracts dragon and fairy type Pokemon, which maybe this is going to be that lore module right here. Hopefully that's going to be the case, and then we can have this as a part of the game and go forward, because having multiple different lore modules in the premium form does allow us to play slightly differently than is, oh, you only have the Mossy lore module and you can't attract dragon Pokemon to any of the current lore modules out there, right? So it's definitely going to be worth it. I hope that this is what it's going to be for the future, that we do get maybe 2 or 3 total new premium lore modules, so when events come out or when com days come out, we can put a lore module on that matches the type. All the typings are covered. As I do talk about the Mega Level 3, cover all the typings, because then you can maximize out on XL candy for every single type in Pokemon Go. The same thing would be very beneficial for us for these lore modules. And then we're going to get the Paldea Pokedex little icon here, so that's very exciting. I don't know how much more it's going to go in than this, but very exciting here. And then we have some new button upgrades. It looks like kind of volume tickers. I don't know if you'll be able to integrate that onto the screen or where that's going to work, if that's going to be able to be on the home screen, because, you know, I always also think that there needs to be a little bit of like small icons on the screen where you could easily help with the game. You don't have to always go into the settings. Maybe not for the sound, because I don't really care about that, but for turning on and off catching Pokemon, if you're using a Pokemon Go Plus or a Pokeball Plus, it would be very efficient. And then at the bottom left corner, we're looking at the Rotom, which has been updated. This looks like it's going to be the normal form, just the normal Rotom, but the shiny does appear to be out. So will we be getting the shiny Rotom coming into the Hoenn Tour? I don't know. Looks really cool. It has been updated from the back end. Thank you to the Pokeminers. Once again, this information is not official, but it does have some weight to be able to hold and to be able to be like, okay, maybe we'll get shiny Rotom for the first time ever in the normal form coming out for the Hoenn Tour. What do you guys think? And then we're gonna have an epic Primal Groudon and Kyogre graphic that looks like it will make its way probably into one of the push articles in Pokemon Go. It looks really cool. And then next we have the 2 icons of the Primal Groudon and the drop down of the different typings that it's gonna boost up. And then the same thing for the Primal Kyogre. So really cool. Once again, these primals, they may be expensive to evolve. They may be the most expensive things from an energy standpoint to be able to evolve. But guys, with those 3 typings, it is outweighing almost every other Pokemon out there because you can use one Pokemon. Once it is gonna go to, I guess we'll call it Primal level 3, which I'm sure will have the same mechanisms, you will be able to get hopefully free Primal evolutions, and they keep on track with that system because that makes the most sense. We put in the time, the effort, the energy, and then we get to reap the rewards, and you'll be able to get reaped rewards of 3 different typings, which makes it a very, very beneficial Pokemon for calm days and especially for events. And then we also have the Primal Raid eggs that are gonna sit on top of the gym. Very, very cool looking eggs. So we have the implemented 4-star raid eggs that have been in there. You know, we have the mega eggs, we have the regular eggs, we have the elite raid eggs, which I can't wait to see what the next elite Pokemon or when that's gonna happen because it hasn't happened in a little while. But now we have the Primal Raid eggs as well. Guys, I honestly think you guys should stock up on a lot of mega energy. As we get more information, you know, I'm gonna keep you guys informed and updated on everything. But for me, my goal is here, obviously play as much as I can during the event, but I also wanna make sure I get as close to as max, I guess, primal energy for these Pokemon as possible. And then we have the Primal logo, Primal Groudon, Primal logo for Kyogre, Primal Kyogre. And the shinies are fantastic. Some of the coolest looking, I think, shinies in the game. I did not expect the shinies to be black and have such cool accents, but man, these Pokemon are insanely cool. And they're gonna be even stronger and more effective in the game. Not only their looks, but I love it when there's multifaceted Pokemon, which are not very common at all. And these Pokemon really have it all. And then there's gonna be the badge effects and the Primal icons, right? So this will probably be, if you choose one or the other, you might get one of these when going to the Hoenn Tour. And then finally, we have the Primal Effects as well, which is pretty cool. So guys, there it is. That's everything. I'm excited for you guys. I hope you guys are excited too. Let me know which part of this. Is it the Rotom shiny? Is it the kind of effects, the icons, and so forth? But this is gonna be the primals in Pokemon Go. So I appreciate you guys being here as always. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. To all my likers, comments, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody takes your support, subscription, participation to the next level. See you guys out on the next video. Peace.
I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.